Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today, I took it for a wrap this morning. The reason I took a wrap, I didn't even take my camera gear or anything, or made mine to film it. I thought I'll just take it for a run. You saw I did a video yesterday. I had a teething issue with this. She fired up and all that. I took it for a run, then I tried to tune it in, and eventually it just died. So obviously I've got a problem with carburation, with the carburetor, or maybe a slight spark issue. Well, I've got some good news for you guys. This is the best buck that you can spend in the RC world for an engine. It's not going to cost you a fortune, and done right has a lot of power, okay, without spending not too much money. Now, the reason I started this channel, originally, what I would say, I like doing motors up that are a bit of a turd. Don't cost much, but if you do the right work on it, you could turn it into a diamond. And I can tell you now, honestly, in the 1/5 scale world, of all motors I've played with, for bang for your dollar, the Rovan 45's it. Okay, so guys, you've seen videos of me Rovan 71s. They'll go the same, if not more. I have worked out the combination now on these 45s, and that one the Rovan 71. So we're going to see a lot of interesting videos coming up, especially the Rovan 71. I have totally worked it out. Reasons why they don't go: putting the right components on, machining the right pieces, putting the right carburetor on, doing pop-off mode on your carburetor, and the reasons why I do this. Now, hopefully later on this afternoon, we're going to take a video. I try to take a video on the spot with one hand, the phone in one hand, and be able to pull the trigger to be able to show you how well this goes. This hot shot's out of the hole. And mate, if I had grip like green grass, this be on its back the full length. Now, have you seen how it ran before with the other engine? I can tell you now, this engine goes much better. Give it more crankcase volume. Now, the only thing I didn't go ballistic on the transfer ports on this. I wanted to see how it would go. Now, where I did most of the porting, guys, was on exhaust. Basically, the exhaust duration timing when it's fully open at the time is 184. Now, I'm not scared to give you the numbers. All right, 184. So that works out roughly about 28 on blowdown. These don't have much blowdown on these. Okay, yeah, so yeah, I'm really wrapped. I was nearly going to try and make it 190 duration on the timing on the exhaust. I thought no, because you can't go really past that. You're right on the line there, then you'll have problems trying to run it the whole works. Now, I run a 10,000 RPM spring, FS steel clutches. Okay, material, yeah, normal standard material clutch shoes, they don't last on these. I kill them. I kill them in the Rovan 71. They'll just rip off the pads, right? Now, okay, when I did run it, when the carburetor problem what I had, then I started to have clutch issues. I forgot to put that spacer back in between here, which is the Taylor clutch bell housing. So I run that spacer in there, but I don't run it on the back here, right, to the upright plate at the back here, so I've got alignment. So I usually cut one piece off and I just run free hole spacer. It just works out perfect for this, for alignment. The reason is I got that in there, so the way I machine Sonoa clutch shoe holder, it's sitting in a certain spot, so it's that way the clutch shoes align inside the in the clutch bell. Right guys, so here it is, mate. I can guarantee you it'll leave. Look, you know, I had a Taylor 35. I found it was okay and all that. It'll leave one standing still. Okay, bang for your buck. You watch yours go. Watch my videos. You've seen what I've done. Right, the best carburetor that you can run on a Rovan 45 is a WJ71. It is perfect. WJ71 on a Taylor 35, not to go, you be fiddling it, tuning it on and off, on and off. They don't run continuous all the time. You know, basically that carburetor suits this type of 45 onwards. Okay, it is the perfect, ultimate carburetor. Okay, you saw I did the pop-off valve mode. I adjusted again. I had rubbish in that. Believe it or not, guys, I took it up there. All right, I fired it up, and I went to hit the throttle, and she was hardly running. And right, you've got to be kidding. And I got the thing flat sticking like that. So I lifted up the back, still down the right, because I'm not using the phone. Tune it. I just touch the high needle. Okay, just a little bit of whatever. All of a sudden, it just come good. Bang. So I knew it was all normal. Dropped it around, and I thought, oh, geez, I don't know where I am on a high needle now. After that, you know, and just mate, it just hot shots out of the hole. This thing absolutely flies. So I brought it back. Right, okay, go and check the high needle. Now use it now. WJ71s in Australia, especially I found on the Rovan 71, and this one here too, one a Taylor 71 Supreme motor, they usually on one full turn. You might get away with 1 1/4 somewhere else. It seems to be one full turn on the high. Obviously the low is on 1 1/2 turns. Okay, and maybe a tad more out. Okay, you just run that fraction richer. But I can tell you now, I run a 23 on ratio on. Actually, there's 23 on this. I probably could step up to the 24 now. Now I'll put that spacer back in where there. I had me realign the clutch shoes back in the housing. Before I did that last night, I actually got some wet and dry out last night and gave a bit of emery clean. Now, steel clutches take a while to run in, guys. They usually take about 4 to 5 tanks for that will run in. So don't expect instant result. Now, I would suggest if you do put a FC steel clutch shoes in these, put a brand new clutch belt and keep that set together. All right, don't mingle in changing clutch shoes and that. You're just gonna disturb the surface. Right, guys. So now you see it. Hopefully, we'll take it for a run later. But I can tell you, this is the best buck from your money. Now, Rovan 45 is very identical characteristic wise. It's same as a Rovan 71 engine. They're very identical. The difference is the ball size. How they run, how they tune and everything, pipe wise and all that, is virtually identical. It's just the Rovan 71 is just the big brother of the 45. But I could tell you now, you go and spend $700 on an OBR engine, that's today Australian currency to the American, that's how much we pay over here, whatever, or it's $1,200 for a Taylor 35. The Rovan 45, done the right way, will just, you know, it'll kill them. Absolutely, you won't believe it. So anyway, guys, we're on a treat. You will have a treat when we'll see this video come out and ripping. Yeah, I'm wrapped. I'm over the moon. And just remember, there's method or madness. And I'll see you on the next one. I'm out.